Hello everybody, how are you? Okie dokie, folky folky. Let's have a look at another lesson. We're going to use a class here. We're going to create a class and we're going to create some functions that basically add numbers together, subtract numbers, divide numbers and multiply numbers. So here we go. So I'm going to start class and I'm going to call this numbers. Right. And the first one we're going to do is create a function for add numbers. Okay, and we're going to do self, refer to ourselves as self. Number 1 and number 2. So we're going to add two numbers together here, number 1 and number 2. Okay, so we're going to do that and we're going to create a variable called result, which we're going to store the results in from adding number 1 to number 2. So result is equal to number 1 plus number 2. Okay, and then we're going to print out the result to the user. So print result. Okay, then, oh dear, pressed the wrong button there. Okay, the next function that we're going to do is subtract numbers. So define subtract numbers, and again self number 1 and number 2. Okay, you can copy and paste this. Oh, made a bit of a mistake. Subtract. You can copy and paste this if you wish. It'll save you a lot of time, but if you're learning this code, I suggest that you just write it out, because repetition is the mother of success, as they say. It'll give you lots of practice and it will ingrain it in you. So I would suggest you do that. So number 1 here minus number 2. Okay, again print out the result. Okay, print the result. Okay, we're just going to do one more. I'm going to call it define, let's say divide number. So divide number, and I'm going to use an error handler here because we're going to make a deliberate mistake and we want the error handler to be able to catch it. Okay, so we've got self. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit slurry today, but I've just been to the dentist and I've had some injections in my mouth, and my mouth is still numb, so I'm dribbling a little bit as well, so pardon that, people. Okay, let's have a look back to the program. Number 1, okay, and we're going to divide that by number 2. Okay, so divide that by number 2. So then we're going to, oops, didn't put that there, colon. Okay, we're going to go back to here and we're going to start our error handler with try. Okay, and then we're going to do result is equal to number 1 divided by number 2. Okay, and then we're going to print the result here as we did with the other examples. So print result. Okay, so this will show us the result. Just to finish off this error handler. Okay, and we're going to have to type in something like this. I'm going to do a 0 division error here because we're going to divide by 0, which will always throw an error. So I'm going to say 0 division error. Okay, 0 division error there, and then we're going to print a little message because if we don't, we'll just get a splurge of text across the screen, which will be very cryptic. So I'm going to print out our own custom error message. Error, let's say can't divide by 0. So that's our own custom message. Okay, right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have to initialize these. So I'm going to say my numbers equal to numbers. Okay, so my numbers is equal to numbers. Okay, let's do the first one. My numbers dot add, let's have a look, let's make sure, add numbers. Okay, so I'm going to add two numbers together here, so I'm just going to put something random, 10 and 5. Okay, that's just something random. Okay, we're going to go down on to the next one here. My numbers dot subtract numbers. Okay, my numbers dot subtract numbers, so we're going to do something like 5 and 1. Okay, and the last one that we're going to go on to here, we're going to do my numbers divide number. Okay, so we're going to go on to my numbers dot divide number. Okay, and we're going to do something like 10, and we're going to divide it by 0, which will definitely throw an error. Okay, so all we do now is save the program, and it's time to run the program. So let's just click run. Invalid syntax. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I see. Oopsie doopsie, didn't mean to do that. Of course it's invalid. Okay, put the divide there. Right, here we go. Hooray! There we go. So let's have a look at the first one, shall we? Add the numbers there. So we got 10 and 5, 15. Subtract the numbers. 5 subtract 1 is 4, and the last one, 10 divided by 0, and there we go, error, can't divide by 0. So Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a like too, and remember, subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.